What's going on, y'all? Chris the Youngin. If you're new to the channel, scroll down, press the subscribe button, and turn on bell notifications. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So over the past few months, we've heard talks about Flightreacts going to the NBA and hopefully playing alongside his idol Stephen Curry. But with all that just leads us to one question. If Flightreacts gets signed by the Warriors, will he be an all-star? The quick answer is yes. Kimani White is a 6'3" guard out of West Palm Beach, Florida. On the Warriors, Fly will be running at shooting guard beside Stephen Curry. Flightreacts is an offensive threat at any basketball level. He shows great awareness on the court and can really embarrass any defense that tries to stop him. Flightreacts is a pure sharpshooter but can also finish around the rim with his athletic layup package. He is a great teammate and will always put his teammates before anything else and likes to keep the ball moving through any possession. Fly makes his teammates better by activating Gold Diamond when passing the ball to his teammates. As we all know, Fly is mainly offensive threat, but he can most of the time hold it down on defense too. He shows great basketball IQ when reading the dribbler's hips and incorporates his famously known football move when he's trying to gain back position on the ball handle. He's an all-around great asset that the Warriors or really any NBA team need on their lineup. Flightreacts would be such a key player for the Golden State Warriors and can be a good third member for the Splash Brothers Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. Fly can run a smooth offense and can add to an amazing ball movement that the Warriors already have. Kimani White plays with so much emotion and will hype up his teammates and the crowd around him. Fly getting signed by the Golden State Warriors is something cool to think about, but hold up, wait a minute. Y'all probably think to yourself, is it actually possible for Flightreacts to get signed to an NBA team? On April 8, 2017, Tony Romo, former quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, suited up for the Dallas Mavericks in the last home game against the Denver Nuggets. Although I don't think he was on an active contract, he did get a uniform and almost stepped onto the court in the final minutes of the game. There was some controversy between NBA Commissioner Adam Silver and Mark Cuban on whether it was actually practical to sign an NFL athlete to such a short contract. That doesn't mean it isn't possible for Fly to be on a roster, but can be a setback to his NBA dreams. Now I'll be analyzing Flightreacts' 2v2 game with Cash Nasty. I will be showing y'all the ins and outs of his game. So in this clip, Flightreacts tips the ball over to Cash, shows great awareness on the court, and leaves his teammate open for a nice easy layup. On this clip, he's gonna make T-Jazz jump with the fake pass, and then looking to spread the floor, look at the opening in the gap on the defense, and just goes up for an easy layup. Cash there go, dribbles to the right side, Fly spaces the floor, cuts, and does that nice Warriors ball move. That's what the Warriors like to do. They like to do off-ball screens and cut towards the rim into the corners and stuff. You know, there's a screen I was talking about. And then there goes Fly, goes to the elbow, and then knocks down open shot. You know what I'm saying? That's what Fly would be such a good fit onto the Warriors, because he just runs the offense perfectly. So on this clip, Fly is actually going to sit in the corner, and you know, he spaces the floor because he knows Cash Nasty wants to try to ISO him, so he sets a ball screen, and then they switch defenders, and then Cash Nasty forces himself into the paint. Although he didn't make the layup, Fly did show good spacing on the floor, because that was the play set up by Cash Nasty running the point. So Fly shows good help defense on that switch right there, has handed T-Jazz's face, and tries to step into his contest, but you know, it wasn't good enough for him to miss a shot. But he makes up for it on this one, stepping through the screen onto his defender and contests the shot. And there it goes again. And I guess they called a foul on that. But yeah, Fly just shows good awareness on defense, and here he goes on offense, trying to set up a play. You know, drives to the rim. He was actually tripped on that play. If you don't believe me, look at the replay. He was actually tripped on that play. That's why he didn't make the layup. But other than that, that was a good he forced himself into the paint and tried to go for a good layup. Flightreacts shows great patience when inbounding the ball to Cash Nasty. Cash drives on this play. If Cash would have completed that pass to Fly would have wet that three, because Fly spaced himself at the three-point line, and he knew that was his shot, and that was good defense right there by Cash Nasty. You know, there we go, Fly clapping, trying to boost his teammates' confidence, trying to hype up the crowd, you know what I'm saying, even though there's no crowd there, but you know, still trying to hype them up. So in this next clip, Flightreacts will inbound the ball to Cash Nasty, and then set an on-ball screen and then roll to the three-point line. Look at his acceleration when trying to get the rebound. Although he didn't get it, he'll be back on defense quickly, but he does get beat because he does not have backside help. And on this play, flight there and backside help, steps up to his defender. And then they actually made a switch on that, but Cash was a little late on it, but it's not his fault. So I won't blame that on him. But Fly really makes up for it on this play. He steps over the screen and then pokes the ball out of Jenna's hands, and then Cash Nasty gets it. So I showed y'all proof that Flightreacts would actually be an all-star in the NBA. I can see him dropping around 50 points a game with around 8 assists. Those of y'all who made it to the end, thank you for watching. Go down, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Alright, I'll see y'all later.